Hey guys, welcome back to Code Breaker. You're with me, Panda, and I have a great individual all the way from Singapore. He is a true code breaker in his own realm, a lawyer by profession, and now the World Championship of Public Speaking 2016. With me, my good friend Darren Tay. Say hello.
Hello, hi everyone.
Hi Darren.
Thank you so much.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So great to have you here in Sri Lanka with us.
Thank you for having me on the channel.
Thank you for taking the time. That's so great. Darren, why don't you tell us a bit about yourself?
Sure. For myself, I'm 27 years old. I'm a lawyer and at the same time an entrepreneur. So I started my own public speaking academy back in 2009. So people say that I'm a part-time Toastmaster, a full-time student, and an overtime entrepreneur.
Alright, so I just want to ask you a few questions about what it means to be a code breaker or a status code breaker. First off, do you see yourself as a code breaker?
I would say so because many a times people say that no world champion of public speaking ever wore a underpants outside his pants to prove a point and eventually win the world championship of public speaking. So in that sense, I would say at the first level I'm a code breaker already, breaking the norms and trying out something new, something creative in order to express my point and put it across to the audience members within the shortest period of time. But more importantly, I would say I'm a code breaker because I'm willing to be vulnerable on stage, because people think that, oh, public speakers, you must have a kind of authority, but this time around I thought that, hey, the best way to connect with the audience is to show my vulnerabilities on stage and how I dealt with inner bullies. But in particular, dealing with inner bullies and negativity can be a bit of a stigma, can be a bit of a tough topic to touch.
Very true, very true. Alright, let's lead on from there. What would you say was the most difficult moment or point in your life? And what was the factor that brought on that difficulty?
I think the most difficult part of my life was to deal with my inner bully, in particular anxiety, because I was going through a very stressful period of time. Now when many people say stress, it's alright to have some kind of stress, but when stress is over a prolonged period of time, then I think it creates a problem. So much so that the butterflies in your stomach starts to kick in at the worst time possible. So that was the toughest time of my life, and I did not know how to deal with my relationship with anxiety. But how I managed to overcome it was when I got in touch with something called mindfulness practice, which essentially is a secular practice, and people don't chant anything. All they do is that they focus on the physical sensation of the body, the breathing in, how the chest will rise, the coolness of the air in, and as you breathe out, the entire body relaxes. I do this 10 minutes every single day without fail, and I've seen great improvement.
So what was the key factor? Was it only anxiety that really brought the most stress in your life?
Anxiety would be one, but there were many different things that led to anxiety. For example, worrying about the past, worrying about the future, never so much living in the now. But soon when I realized that the now is so beautiful, it's very difficult, but the moment you stay present with your food, with the people, or with the things around me, just stop and observe, I have a whole new different positive outlook in life.
That's fantastic. That's so great. So what's the greatest lesson you learned that truly made who you are right now?
I think the greatest lessons that I've learned is never be afraid to reach out for help. Because when I first started, I thought I could do this on my own. And when I was going through my studies, being an entrepreneur at the same time, taking part in contests, it was just so overwhelming. We all have 24 hours a day, but how do we carve out time for all these different commitments? That was when I had this hero's journey with a mentor of mine. And he told me that the best way to deal with it is to leverage on other people's time, expertise, and skill. So I was able to outsource certain things like the accounting and stuff from my company to someone else who is much more versed than I do, like the designing of the website and name card, so I don't have to do it alone or myself. And I was able to find more time to invest in the things that are truly more important, that really requires my creative process in it. So that was one thing that I actually did.
Let's get a little more abstract, shall we? What is the core factor you believe that people need to define themselves as a code breaker or as an individual in society today?
I think the very first step, which is the very important one in my opinion, is acknowledgement. Because many a times when people feel that, I know this is a problem, I'm not willing enough to openly acknowledge, they then don't hit that crucial first step to springboard towards seeking potential solution. It is only when we first acknowledge that, hey, this is the status quo, this is the problem I'm facing, this is the negativity I'm facing, this is the stress, the anxiety, and for some people with depression and other mental issues, it's only when we first acknowledge it, notwithstanding the stigma, then we are able to reach out and then seek for solutions. The focus will be shifted in that way, in a very positive manner. And the focus should be not on problems, really should be on solutions. So in short, I would say the most important factor, the core factor for me, would be acknowledgement.
Final question. Well, obviously the world's going to want to know this. Was winning the World Championship of Public Speaking 2016 your core-breaking moment?
It is definitely a core-breaking moment on many different levels. If I can just talk about the two main ones. The first one would be being the first Singaporean to win the World Championship of Public Speaking meant a lot because we are a small nation, and to be able to represent our nation on a national platform is a really amazing feat. To be able to beat 7 other contestants from the United States, 1 other from UK, and another one from Asia was a defining moment. So I would say that's a core-breaking moment already, to be able to step forth, still compete nevertheless, even though a lot of people say that, oh, Darren, you're a bit of a dark horse, you're not the white horse in shining armor, who's definitely there to win. Yeah, so core-breaking moment. The other one would be to deal with my own inner anxiety, my own inner bully, saying that, oh, I will not be able to make it, it's the World Championship of Public Speaking. So that defining moment of me stepping out of it, notwithstanding all those issues, acknowledging that I have these things, and then just change my object of focus to the competition itself, helped me a lot. So I would say definitely core-breaking moment on many different levels.
Oh, that's awesome. Wow. You're a true inspiration, Darren. I'm sure a lot of people out there are wondering what it was to come from somewhere really lost and coming to somewhere to be found is a great endeavor on its own, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
And if there was a figure in your life, would you say that mentors are key, or a figure to look up to is a good idea when it comes to trying to define yourself as a co-breaker?
Yeah, definitely. So we need to support the people around us, especially our mentors. And for me, I would say my mom is the person that really helped me break away from my self-circumscribed zone of comfort. She was there to support me every step of the way. Even though she realized that now I might pursue a path of professional speaking and training, I might not be a full-time lawyer, she was still very supportive nonetheless. Because other people would say, you spent 5 years of legal training just to get called to the bar, and then now what? You're not going to practice as a lawyer? But my mom said, whatever you do, I will always be very supportive of you. So for me, that is what is important. And for a good mentor, my world champion mentor at Tate, sometimes we are lost ourselves, we doubt ourselves, but we need someone to remind us that we're actually good enough for the competition. And he was there to give me that kind of reassurance.
That's fantastic. Thank you very much, Darren.
Thank you.
It's so great to have met you in Sri Lanka, and hopefully I will see you in Singapore when I make my way there too. Yeah?
No problem.
Thank you very much. Co-breakers, this is Darren Tay signing out, the one true co-breaker from Singapore. Stay tuned for loads more videos coming your way. Subscribe and thumbs up if you like this video. Co-breakers in making.